Hi. 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 How you doing? Should have brought my treats. Yeah, I should have brought my treats. Hi. Hi. Yeah, good boy. You good boy.
Yeah, most of these came from Minnesota, a rescue operation that we did in 2004, 2005. And those cinnamon ones are like cinnamon black bears, so they're still American black bear, but just different color. That's Sammy, that big dude. He's like 22.
How'd you get him? Through a zoo or something?
No, there's the Kraft family was breeding animals in Racine, Minnesota. And so he was like the sheriff and the mayor, and he lived in the middle of town. And he bred animals to put his kids through law school. Bred and sold them. And then a white tiger bit a little girl. You remember Como bit a little, an actress's daughter, Mary Ann Hartman's daughter, and the government came in and shut him down. And not because of the bite, just because he was selling endangered species across state lines.
Be thinking about something else.
Hybrid wolf.
I thought they looked like this. You gotta keep them separate. Will they hurt the other bear?
They will. They don't get along at all.
Not any bear will get along with the other bear.
Species, very species.
Is that from him too that were bred up?
From Minnesota, yes, sir.
Grizzlies.
And then you'll see little, well, they're not little anymore, but when she came pregnant, and then 8 weeks, 10 weeks after she came, she had cubs, which we didn't know about, and she raised them in that little green granary thing.
Was that neat?
Pardon?
Was it kind of neat here though to see?
Well, the thing is, because we don't deal with babies a lot, you know what I mean? Everybody loves a little animal. We always get people's garbage.
So what did you do there? How'd
Oh,
you feed
well,
him?
we left him with her because she was like so hateful toward him. And then once they got bigger, they started coming out. We snatched them and we hand fed them and bottle fed them, and because a male grizzly will kill them just to remate.
That's right.
So there was
So are they better than humans then? Since you guys took care of them? Or they still got that growth in them?
She's still she's mad. I mean, she's mad. She's being a bear, but he's kind of like the dumb brother. Like for example, like I'm usually in flip-flops, and I left a bucket in there, and so that's a taboo thing with the USDA. So just in case the random came in, so I had to go get it. Well, he didn't care, but she chased my butt back to that gate like full speed.
Oh, Kim Horton was a defenseman.
Well, that's a problem with a lot of
Toronto Maple Leafs.
It's just the
You're right.
tax here is so
But he drank it.
so bad.
See, and it's funny because I always thought the Canadian taxes were bad. Maybe not in business.
A lot of people used to raise those emus and thought there'd be big money.
Oh, meat, oil, feathers,
You
yeah.
got some one of their relatives used to raise them.
Oh, do you see what their eggs look like? Do you guys know what their eggs look like?
He said
This one's broken, but...
1.5 pounds, eh?
So, you know, white tiger is not a species. It's just a man-made... It's kind of like the white buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once they found one, then they started breeding them to their relatives so they get more.
What can he do now? Can he still attack? Are they that big, or is he just old?
Oh, he's 9. So they're a lot more agile when they're hungry.
Right. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Let me get one of this picture over here.
him the camera to take a picture, but he's like, I can't see nothing, I can't see nothing.
You always wonder what the animal thinks of us.
Yeah.
For the second day.
Oh, okay.
They'll go 2 days without eating.
Okay.
They don't get enough exercise.
I see that. I see that.
You know, with that much
How
food.
that is. Drove my feet real bad in the military. It's hard with life.
Really? And then you have to, if you don't cut down food, then you gain weight.
The year starts when spring training hits.
It's true, it's crazy. Like, you could hide food in there, and we do that. I mean, there's not a place to there's not a lot of place you can hide it. The female finds it, and he's looking around like, where it is.
Well, you can shove them and take food in there.
Yeah, we walk.
Oh, you have to, anyway.
We walk in that porta storage area. So if we had a fire, we can lock them in there and move it. So that will, because they'll,
Feel good, huh?
they get a little bit, and they didn't come together. They,
That's awesome. You got a friend, you see, that way.
and you know what I do, folks? I mean, this is what I usually say is that, you know, Humane Society euthanize cats, but we put in a cat once a week just for fun, entertainment for him until he eats it. And oh my gosh, people freak out.
Oh, I see.
Say, what?
I see, yeah.
I mean, if I could be dead beat serious, I mean, it just goes over perfect. And this woman's like, oh, I need to leave this place. Oh my gosh. But really,
Chipmunks running around there?
lots
Yeah,
of chipmunks.
lots of them. I've
Oh,
seen
wow.
lots of
That's
them.
cute.
This is a safe place for chipmunks up here.
I see that.
It's 22 feet. They can jump 22 feet, and so we make sure that they can't do that.
And then they'd have to change their angle when they got up there anyway.
And they won't go through a little tree, and a little branch won't hold them. So they need a substantial branch.
I
to
just
them.
always wondered if they kind
Yeah.
of
But I have to tell you, when that blizzard came, branches fell down and knocked that kick-in down, knocked it right down, and one of those little buggers was on top there.
Oh, wow.
Wouldn't jump out, but was on top there, like walking. That taste, I'm like, what? He's like, that was 50% deer
See,
meat.
my family can't eat it without that. So. Really? But they just love it. Or beef.
Its name is Small.
Small.
Small. Baby Yeah, everything.
Bobcat.
15.5 pounds.
This one was found in Wyoming, drowning in a creek. These people picked it up and had pneumonia and this big. Got the vet clinic for a week. So again, brother and sister, born from those Minnesota animals.
Oh, wow. Boy, you got a lot of them there.
See, this is what that bugger did. This is what Ken did. He was like, "Oh yeah, they're all neutered. Don't worry, they're fine." So we bring them here, and we raise money to make room for his adult animals. And you know, it's a small town. And then there's the grizzlies were born, the tigers were born, the leopards were born, and then it was a Saturday. There was like 35 tourists here, and here this horse is walking around with its stomach dragging on the ground. And then we tried to hide it, like, so we drove 2 trucks, and Dr. Of course he used a gun to shoot it, and then